Almost everyone in the market is calling for a bear market. Altcoins looks destroyed. Everything is bleeding. And maybe we might see another 50% or 30% dip for altcoins. And what should we be doing right now? How should we position ourselves to eliminate most of the risks out there or to reduce most of the risk out there? Today, I want us to look at Bitcoin, look at some altcoins out there, look at also the meme coin, market. What is going on there? What the market makers are doing. Or we're gonna look on the chart, purely on the chart. We're not gonna base our analysis on something else which is not based on the chart. Of course, we can talk about a little bit about the ETF, but it wouldn't be necessary, or it would be important to talk about the ETF because we know that the ETF is already there and there are inflows, but we are not seeing any reflection on the chart, meaning there are people who are selling, taking out profit. I'm going to explain more about this on today's show. If you're new here, you're welcome. This is a Betong Crypto here. I create content to help anyone out there make better decisions investing in cryptocurrency. I talk about market structure, when to buy, when to sell, when to take out profit. This is important. Like right now, we are in a position where you need to understand where you are to be able to make better decisions as we move forward in this journey investing. So if this sort of content interests you, you know what to do. Go right now and smash that subscribe button, thumbs up, and share my content with someone else out there. We have to begin with Bitcoin. We must begin with Bitcoin because the alpha has given us some stuff here that I want us to look at right now.
I love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a...
We are looking at Bitcoin now on the daily time frame. I wanted us to zoom out and see where we are at this point in time and where we might be expecting price to go. Right now you can see that Bitcoin has been moving around this range. Yes, sideways. Price went up, it came down, went up, came down, and went up again, and it's not able to make higher highs. What I've always said on my channel is that whenever you see price, make a huge move like this, we see some sort of retracement back, and price is not able to make higher highs, then price is gonna keep on going down or go and make lower lows. If price is not able to make lower lows either, price will gonna move sideways. But at one point, price must break a particular zone. So for this case, this is the zone that Bitcoin is at right now, this zone. And if Bitcoin is to, break this, if the price of Bitcoin is to break this zone here, right now we are at a critical support zone. If price is to break this support zone, right, you can see price has attempted this zone multiple times. Yeah, and now price is attempting that zone again. So if price break that zone, then we can expect price to go straight away to at least to an extent $60,000. But looking at the volume profile right now, I would say that we should expect price to go maybe towards the POC. Not the this from this line here, because right now price is below all of the volume profile. This one here and also the one above. Meaning the POC is the next target. This red line in the middle is the next target. And if price is not able to hold this zone, then this other POC here is gonna be the third zone. That's gonna take Bitcoin to about $43,000, and this one is about $52,000. I've been talking about Bitcoin going to $52,000 or of $53,000, and many people didn't actually take it serious. But we are gonna see that this might happen, and if this happens, it wouldn't mean that Bitcoin is actually bad or blah blah blah, it will mean that maybe capital is flowing from Bitcoin and have to go to somewhere. And if capital is flowing from Bitcoin, those who miss out on the pump of Bitcoin and are holding most of those low cap altcoins are going to sell their altcoins to want to get a position in Bitcoin. That's why you see when the price of Bitcoin dip, altcoins take a huge dip as well to the downside. Bitcoin has dipped just about 3% or 5%, but we have seen most altcoins out there dip 30%, 20%, 15%, and so on and so forth. So this zone here is very important, and I look at this on a higher time frame because I want us to see the bigger picture, to see where we are. If we look at this on a lower time frame, we might not also understand. And this is what you should do with your altcoins. You're gonna zoom your altcoins and see where they are on the higher time frame. I'm gonna show you guys, different scenarios where we can get out from most of our altcoins. There, you're gonna apply the strategy that I'm gonna show you on today's show, and this is something that I have been, practicing for some time now. I learned about this from Annie, traders reality show. Not traders reality. Trade, travel, and chill. Traders reality is Tino, but those are those are the channels that I watch, you know, to see what they have to say about the market, and then I can confirm it with my own analysis and bring it to you guys. So you guys can go and watch those guys. Annie from Trade, Travel, and Chill, and Tino from. I've not watched Tino for some time now, but I've been busy trying to understand certain aspect of the market to give me an urge to protect myself and also to help you guys. So I've been watching mostly Annie recently. Now let's move forward to look at this other chart here. And one thing I want also, or the reason why I want us to look at this chart here is because of the alpha trend. The alpha trend has printed a buy signal here, and that buy signal is still valid until we see the alpha trend print a sell signal. Before I will tell you guys to sell everything. Everything. But again, you don't just sell everything like that. You want to wait for price to retrace, because price haven't yet the alpha trend haven't yet printed a sell signal. It means that there's high chances that price might revisit this zone here. That's around $69,000 or about $70,000 again. So maybe if price break this zone and attempt this area here, the alpha trend might print a sell signal here. And if that's the case, then we might expect price to go even further towards this $52,000. Now, if I bring in here the Trendillo, you can see the Trendillo is going towards the oversold area. And if it is going towards the oversold area, it means that we might be price might be planning, or the market makers might be planning to push price down to recover these vector candles here on the daily time frame. You can see this one here, and this is going to take us right down to about $61,000. And if price is not able to hold $61,000, then that wouldn't be good for us. Now we see when price left this area, price came back, price held, price make this move to the upside, and price wasn't able to break and make higher highs. So because of that, price have to attempt to go, at least to an extent, attempt this low again. So that's what we I think I'm looking at right now. If price is not able, if price gets there, it's not able to break it, then that's what I'm gonna be looking at getting out from most altcoin. And I think by then the alpha trend must have printed a sell signal. Now moving out onto this other chart here, and the reason why I'm showing you guys all of these charts is because I want you guys to see the market in different perspective. I want also look at it in different perspective. And now we are looking at this. Let me go to this is the USDT. Let me go to the USD chart. This one, yeah, I think it's gonna give me okay. Yeah, so I want us to look at the bigger picture here, and now we are looking at this on the weekly time frame. Right, guys, it's always good for you to zoom out on multiple time frames and see what price is doing. Now looking at this time frame, I can see that there is a vector candle here that price haven't yet recovered, and this vector candle is closer to this moving average here. This is a 50-day moving average, and it's heading towards this zone here, and that's going to be around the $52,000. If price get to this moving average, price will have to bounce at least. But this is going to be a crucial structure on the higher time frame. Now, price is still above the 13-day moving average, and in between the 5-day and the 13-day moving average. Price should hold that. And if price break this moving average on the weekly time frame, then I think the alpha trend must print a sell signal on the daily time frame. Then the target is gonna be to bounce from this 50-day moving average. This other moving average is still far away. Yeah, this is the Betong moving average, my indicator. And if price gets there, then it's gonna be also closer to this moving average here, and that's gonna be way back to where price started pumping to the upside. This is around 32,000 or 35. Yeah, breaking these zones, and price haven't yet come back there. So I think for price to come back there, then we are gonna be in like in a really bad situation for most altcoins out there. That's why now you need to start looking at ways to get out from those altcoins. Now, looking at USDT dominance, you can see that USDT dominance. Let's go to the daily time frame. On this one to see what is going on. Now, this is around let's say the bottom moving average, and you can see the first time this price gets to the bottom moving average and hits the 200-day moving average, we saw a bounce back, but price was still in this trend line. So far as price is still in this trend line for the USDT dominance, then we might be looking forward to break this zone here. And let me see, I have not the alpha trend. Let me see if I have the alpha trend here. If the alpha trend, okay, yeah. So let's see. The alpha trend hasn't yet printed a buy signal. I mentioned this in my last video, that I'm gonna take this USDT dominance only when, like, serious, only when the alpha trend prints a buy signal. Yeah. But as of now, I'm just gonna be looking at breaking of this trend downward, yeah. But if that's not the case, then this is gonna be the target, yeah, where the alpha trend print a sell signal, and this is closer towards where we see this 800-day moving average, and that's about 5.80%. And that, I think, if price get to that zone, then we might start looking at reversal, or like market recovering from a dip, like a huge dip. We can see a huge dip happen. That's why we need to focus our attention mostly on the chart, see what the chart is saying, see what investors are saying to help us understand what is going on. Now, let's move on to something else that I want us to look at as well, and this is total 2. Total 2 looks somehow bearish again. As I mentioned last time, price has broken this trend line here. You can see it clearly, it break this trend line, and price is around the bottom moving average here, and also the trendy low is at the oversold area. So I think this is gonna be temporary. We might see a little bit deep. Let's say about, let me just say, for the total altcoin. These are all altcoins. These are all coins excluding Bitcoin. So that's total 2. So you can see wow, about 6% zip in total 2. Yeah, for some altcoins. And if we go to total 3, this is total 3, that's all cryptos are out there excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum, and you can see this is critical. If we see this candle, this is a daily candle, it closed below the 200-day moving average, then super bearish for altcoins, but again, we have to wait to see what will happen with Bitcoin, and also we need to see what's going to happen with Ethereum. Since the Ethereum ETF was launched, it hasn't been traded. It's not live yet. It's not being traded live yet. So all of these are all charts that I look at to help me understand market structure, where we are in the market, we might expect, and if price get to the areas where we want price to go, or against where we want price not to go. Like, yeah, if price goes to where we don't want price to go, then it means price is going against our wish. Then we already know what to do. We are planning ahead of time. And one thing I want you guys to also understand is this. I want us to look at this liquidity heat map. And looking at this liquidity heat map, I want us to refresh this and also look at it on the let me wait, I've refreshed it. So I want to look at this on on the weekly time frame. It's very important I look at it on the weekly time frame, to see where we are. I want to look at it also on the next 24 hours, to see also where we are at this point in time in it, and from there we can, best decide where we want, or what we want to do. Now, this is, let me refresh this again. Let's see where we are right now. Price is at this point in time. So we have liquidity around $68,000. We have liquidity here also around 69, and some around $70. So this is based on the weekly time frame. We don't have much liquidity downwards. So I think the next zone where the market makers can, attempt to push price towards is around the $68,000, and also around this $70,000. And this is in correspondence to what I mentioned to you guys earlier. You can see here. Let's go. Let me go back to, Bitcoin. Let's see where we are right now. Let me go back to Bitcoin so we can see. So you see. Let me bring in another chart. Oh, yeah, see, get this. Okay, so you can see price is around this area here, and price is still. Let's go to, yeah, looking at it on the weekly time frame. I think that was what I was looking at. Okay, yeah, this moving averages is like the price is in between these moving averages, and also price hasn't yet come towards this zone here. That's around 66, 61,000. So if price keep holding this zone, going now to the daily time frame, we can see that there is a vector here around this area here. So they can attempt to push price back towards that zone. That's around $69,000 or $70,000. So I think this is what we are seeing here on this chart. That's what I think we are looking at right now. Yeah. And if we look at this on the daily time frame, let's see what we might expect for the next 24 hours for this. I think is similar. You can see we have some few liquidity here around 64, but there's more liquidity here around $68,000. So they might attempt to push price around $68,000, and we might see some sort of recovery today, or tomorrow. Let's just see the next 12 hours to see where we are right now. Then for the next 12 hours, let's also yeah, the same thing. You can see multiple time frame is showing us that they can push price around to around $68,000 before maybe they can reverse. Now, guys, if you want to know which altcoins are doing well against Bitcoin, during this moment, for the yearly, you can look at this on Crypto Bubbles. Now, this is what you have to do. Go to cryptobubbles.net, and then after this website is open, go to the yearly time frame and select BTC on this drop down menu here. Select BTC. What I want you to see is are all coins that have outperformed Bitcoin. Now, the reason why I want you guys to look at this is because when we see a huge dip, these altcoins can recover quickly. Money can pour in back into these altcoins for you to make most of the losses you have incurred during this dip. So look at this. We have ARO, we have FED, we have Bonk, we have Tau, we have BCH, Renda, Floki, Yasmi, Odi, Nier, Pepe, Pender, Kaz, Solana, Ton, ING. So these are the coins that have really done well against Bitcoin, and you can do this on multiple time frame. You can go to this drop down menu. We are now on the top 100 coins. You can go to the top 200 coins. You can see the others that are there. We are IOS, Pepe Coin, People, Ogagia. I don't know. INFs, there are many of them. Super LPT. Just choose one of them, or and then pour some capital in it. These coins are gonna recover so quickly. They can easily do 1x, from any major dip. So look at these coins because they have pumped so well, and they can also dip so well. And if say they dip so well, those who bought it in the first place are going to buy it again. So it's very important you are able to analyze crypto bubbles. You look at it on the yearly time frame. If you look at it on the monthly time frame, it might be like a coin can just pump has pumped this month. But if you look at it on a yearly basis, it means that you are taking like the past 12 months to see which coin has really done well. So for the past 12 months, you can see also, Ray is here. That's Radium has done so well. You can even go right up to the top 500 coins to see the ones that are there. So it's going to help you out a lot to start building your altcoin portfolio again after a massive dip in the market, because I think we might see a dip for Bitcoin, looking at what I've shown you guys. And if we see a dip in Bitcoin, this is what I want you guys to look at. If Bitcoin is going to break this zone here and come right down to about let's say 56 or $57,000, most altcoins are going to dip as well. And if you start seeing Bitcoin around this zone here, you can now start DCAing your altcoins, and Bitcoin might recover all of these candles here. So if you see Bitcoin around this 52, or let's just say around the $50,000 price point, be it 58, 57, 54, or 50, just start buying or DCA your altcoins again, because at that time I think they must have dipped like 100% or 50%. It's very important you do that. And moving on to this, let's look at some meme coins that are also not also deep have been dipping. Dgen, this is Dgen. I'm looking at Dgen right now. On This is on base network. Dgen is actually down. You can see these are all meme coins that have done so well, and it's one of the top meme coins on the base network. So this has created an opportunity for you to buy. If you want to learn how to buy meme coins on the base network, then go to my recent video. I created a video on how to trade on the base network, and I even went for that to create a video on how you can use baseball to trade on the base network. So this coin is one of those coins out there that can make you some quick gains. Miro also is doing so well. Miro, I think Miro is on Solana. Yeah, it's on Solana. Regime, you can see I had this chat here, and when I was expecting Miro to actually come here, and it has come, but it has to hold this zone. So look at Miro is also a good coin. It's right now at 141 million market cap, 3.0 million liquidity. Bread also has been doing so well, that. And during this dip, we might see bread, go down like crazy. So you want to be ready to get some bread. This is bread on actually base network. You can see now it's so cheap. Wow, boy, you can see clearly. Let me do this so we can see clearly. So you can see right now, even though price is like this, it's still so cheap. Maybe we can see bread go right down to 0.08. I don't know, it might happen, and this is going to be an opportunity for you to buy. You can do the same thing. Compare a particular coin which has done well more than Bitcoin, and see where they have gone, how deep they have gone when Bitcoin is gonna get to that price point. Let's say 57, 56, or 50. Everyone is calling their own price, but if say Bitcoin get to those different price point, then you want to be looking at these gold coins that can easily recover and make you more profit. So look at Tron also. Tron on base, I think this is it. Trump has been down recently like crazy. Yeah, you can see Trump is really down. I think I'm gonna buy some Trump. It's sitting at a pretty decent zone here. You see, so this is pretty decent. I'm gonna buy some Trump, but not now. I'm not gonna buy some Trump. I already have Trump. What I'm trying to say is, if say price keep doing what price is doing, with Bitcoin and other altcoins are out there, then I'm gonna be looking at ways to accumulate this coin when Bitcoin started recovering in the market. So I think to an extent I've covered everything that I wanted to talk to you guys about regarding price action, what is going on with Bitcoin, to prep you to be ready if say price take the other way around. And those of you who haven't yet joined my community, go below this video. There's a link there. This is and you're gonna get to my link tree. This is the first link is my buy and sell signal is only 25 dollars. There you get all what I'm buying and selling. So if say you want to get what I'm buying, what I'm selling, when I'm taking out profit, then go there. You want to become a patron, do that. And if be part of my free Telegram group, this is it. And also if say you want to book an appointment with me one on one, this is it. Yeah, 15 minutes, we can discuss more on what you are going through right now in the crypto space. If you say you want to get started, how I can help you in the beginning, what kind of challenges you are facing, and we're going to discuss how we can pluck you on board to be successful in this brutal crypto industry. You can just scroll down a lot of stuff here on my link tree, and click on the one that interests you. All right, guys, that is it. Don't forget to subscribe to this platform. And if you say you want to keep doing more of these videos, then you know what to do. Go right now and smash that subscribe button. It's free. It won't cost you anything. It will just help me smile more at this end. All right, guys. Bye-bye. Ciao.
Love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not